What's going on, everyone? I am so sorry that I am a day late, but this is what happened, guys. I have to explain the story. So, yesterday night, it was like 3 a.m. I got a phone call from a very good friend of me who also plays Arcane Legends. This friend then told me that today, which was yesterday, was the start of one of the best and one of my most favorite events ever. A real classic, guys. This week in the weekly content update, we have 2 times Hauntlet coins. Let me tell you, I have been hammering the server for over 24 hours trying to get in because I kept on getting a maintenance message, an error, and I personally think that that was because the servers were absolutely full with returning players, everybody being super excited for this brilliant event, guys. But now finally it's Friday and I finally managed to get in. I am going to start right now. I cancelled all of my plans. I had to go to a funeral, but I'm not going to a funeral because I'm going to play Hauntlet. And I'm going to do that for 7 days, 7 nights in a row until it ends. That's how obsessed I am with this absolutely brilliant event, guys. Let's do a run just to get a feel, see what's going on. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. This is so cool. And another thing before I forget, my friends, there is another very important hotfix which took place earlier this week. The Elondrian furniture can be placed in homes again. This, guys, is super important. This is what matters in AL, and this is, this is really close to my heart. I am so happy, guys. 2 times Hauntlet tokens, Elondrian furniture for in my house, a Frostbolt mastery, no freezes, bosses and players again. Who cares about that? We are all about housing and Hauntlet. Let's do a run, guys. Come on. Wow. Now, from a serious side, guys, what the fuck is going on here? I am, as said, not trying to get angry about it anymore, but this is absolutely ridiculous. If you want to push your players away, then keep on hosting events like this. This is absolute trash, guys. 5 years ago, these Hauntlet coins were useful, but today, I rather have them give us nothing than a stupid, silly, you can't even call it event. This is just an insult for us, an insult towards the community to keep us occupied. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys. My goodness, remove the entire dungeon already. See how much people care. Anyway, there's one other very important thing, and I'm being serious now, which we are going to discuss after this run. And that is another expansion teaser. I haven't read the teaser itself, haven't seen any screenshots, but from what I have heard, there is some good information in there, and I am quite excited to check that out with you. I don't know whether you can tell it or hear it, but I'm still not feeling 100%. I feel like I have to cough all the time. I have to pay attention that I don't do it in the video, as that is, that would be retarded. So hopefully I hit the mute button on time. But yeah, I am not really digging this cold which I have. And then that in combination with temperatures going upwards to 30 degrees. Sorry for the Americans, I don't know how much that is in your temperature. Fahrenheit or... yeah, I think it's Fahrenheit. Don't know how much it is, but 30 degrees Celsius is ridiculous. Personally, I am a big fan of the winter, so I don't mind it freezing all the day, every day. I really don't like this warm weather. Anyway, I'm going to open the forums. Alright, let's go. So I took a little break in between, but you people can't hear that, so let's see. By the way, that about the funeral was a joke, by the way, just saying, but Yeah, I was really exaggerating just to show how retarded I think that events like this are. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the expansion teasers, guys. See what's inside. So we are still wrapping up the expansion. We expected the expansion is going to be released later this month. My guess was that it would be there somewhere in August, September, but oh my goodness, this month already. As much as I am happy about it, guys, this actually worries me very, very much. I really hope that they won't make the same mistake as they did last time, which was rushing an entire expansion, which resulted in people just leaving the game because of how awful it was. Let's have a look at, guys. So yeah, 2 times 100 coins. We just did an amazing run, got 2 coins for it. So yeah, what more do you need, guys? Expansion overview. For your summer reading pleasure, here's a very ambiguous overview of the expansion. Okay, so here are the environments, guys. So we get a new town, a new random dungeon, a new cyclically opening dungeon. That's something like King Order, then I assume. I think. Then 2 raid dungeons for an 8 person with new boss mechanics. Hey, that's very cool. I am actually I like it. New boss mechanics, like that means that maybe the strategy aspect of the game is back with this new mechanism or mechanics. This set, I am very happy that I have 2k angst stashed, because one thing is Spacetime Studios has an amazing reputation in absolutely abusing us in getting angst, buying angst, consuming angst the first weeks of an expansion. I sometimes feel like they do that on purpose, but whatever. Let's hope that this is a challenge. Let's just hope so. So let's have a quick look, guys. That new random dungeon. What on earth? I don't know what I should expect of this. One new random dungeon. Does that mean that it's like one mob like Tinderin and then the 5 villages, or just one dungeon? Because if it's one dungeon, people will get bored very fast, and that includes me, unless there is a massive profit to be made there. So that's, yeah, we'll see what future brings. So the cyclically opening dungeon, I don't know what that is, but I assume it's something like King Order, or maybe something like the Mausoleum, which I personally don't hope so, because didn't they say on the forum that it was going to be completely different from Mausoleum? I think a developer said that long time ago, so yeah. But you never know, they can say something on Monday and then do something completely different on Tuesday. So yeah, so 2 raid dungeons, that's very, very brave if you ask me, because if you think about it, the other raid dungeon which we had, what a big fail was that, guys. Oh my goodness, that was no fun at all. Okay, there was loot and profit to be made, but my goodness, if you didn't have a mage with a dragon staff in there, have fun hitting that boss for like almost an hour. I mean, raid dungeon wasn't my thing unless they improve it, make it better. Because in the first one was too chaotic. I simply don't like it. In total, I ran that raid mob 2 or 3 times. So yeah, just to give you an idea. And then, let me cough. There is new Spirit Swamp, easy faster fang for leveling up spirit weapons, huh? That's very confusing, guys. I don't know what he means by that, but maybe we can level up our weapons. That would be pretty cool. And let's say that you loot like a level 68 weapon from a boss. If they give us the opportunity, which I am so sorry, but which I highly doubt, to level up our own weapon, like grind it together, not purchase it, grind it together, Then a big shout out to you, Gary. Then we are talking. That's something which I like. But yeah, now I'm really dreaming because the boys need platinum too. So I just hope that they leave the platinum and farmable things completely separate from one another, or otherwise I don't feel tempted to do hours of grinding knowing that people just buy for platinum. So let's hope that it will deliver. I am quite optimistic reading this, but I'm really hoping that it's not just one random dungeon and then the 2 raid dungeons. But yeah, we'll see what future brings. Also very curious to hear more about those spirit weapons and the leveling up process. Then systems. Marriage, well, I mean, like, yeah, okay. We are all about vanities, we are all about housing, we are all about gardens, we are all about marriage. I mean, get the fuck out with that ridiculous nonsense. Stuff like this only causes drama, and even more drama. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is retarded. Things like this, just keep them out of the game. You already aren't capable to run your customer support without having a backlog from weeks. Just stick to the point. Don't spend time and energy into ridiculous stuff like this. Obviously, if you open that fucking forum, there is a thread from someone, and this is not personal at all, but give your funniest marriage quotes or something like that. I mean, haha, hee hee. Go play The Sims, please. It's an amazing game if that's what you want. Keep this stuff out of AL. I can't repeat it. I'm going to repeat it every video again. I am sorry, guys, but get that fucking trash out of the game. Deluxe chat. Deluxe chat, I don't know what that is, but it makes me think about the super chat on YouTube, which costs money. But I am probably completely wrong here, so yeah, whatever. We'll hear about this later, I assume. Then, spirit weapons. New rarity for items that level up and increase in power. That sounds good. And then the experience combo system. Killing X enemies in Y seconds gives Z% buff. Oh, that's cool. If that means that it gives you more experience because you kill faster, then I'm, yeah, big fan of this. Yeah, I don't know how warriors are going to handle themselves here. I assume no problem because they have their weapons. So yeah, that looks good. I don't know what it is, but I am excited for this. Leveling is one of the most cruel things to do in AL, so loving it. That's good, very cool. And then last but definitely not least, ultimates. And the only thing we'll be getting into detail about today are the ultimates. Okay, so here's more information, guys, about what it is. So, apparently when you are level 67, you can unlock the abilities for your class, ultimate abilities. Each class has will have 3 ultimate ability choices and can only use 1. Okay, so these ability choices, they are offensive, defensive, and support. Now let me tell you guys, very funny, but I last week got the game Overwatch, and it's almost like they copy pasted the entire idea of Overwatch and put it into AL, because this is the exact same thing. It's quite funny. So let's take my rogue for example. As a rogue, I am going to choose, yeah, you know me guys, I'm all about attack and damage, so I am always going offensive. For a rogue, that means that you get an ultimate aim shot, super high damage, single target ability. So yeah, that's what I'm going to choose, because the medicinal herb and the refuel, I mean, refuel has to do with mana, and the herb has to do with your health, which increases for a few seconds for a certain amount of time. So, I mean, if I die, I die. I'm not going to spend any energy or points in herb or refuel. Use mana potions, for fuck's sake. That movement speed boost, yeah, for the quote-unquote pros, shout out to the third-party users, party software users, that is Darren PR. Shout out to him. So yeah, he'll love this, as yeah, movement speed is what makes the guy hard, so whatever. Then sorcerer, if I'm going to play my mage, I'm going to go for the offensive thing once again, which means a giant fireball rains from the sky in a large area, dealing massive damage to all enemies hit. This is so funny because this is the exact same as in Overwatch. This is an it's probably like this in other games too, but this is so yeah, it's like I'm playing Overwatch at the moment. But hey, I like it. I am actually liking this on one condition. The condition is that it works properly. No bugs, no fail, no nothing. It must work properly. Bet that the PvP fanboys will love this one too. So, let's say you go defensive mage. That's maybe PvP related. That means that you get an immense shield, preventing all damage until it breaks. Exact same as in Overwatch. And then support. Energize, all aims, all allies are empowered, allowing skills to recharge more quickly for a time. Hello Overwatch, lol. So, we had Rogue, we had Sorcerer, then there's one class left, that's the Warrior. Not playing Warrior, so I don't know what I choose. Maybe the defensive thing or the support, I don't know. So, offensive, you get multiples your strength for some time. When you go defensive, you go immortal. I don't need to explain anymore, I think. And then when you go support, you get reflective barrier. That means the warrior blesses himself and allies with great damage reflection and increased health for a bit of time. Hopefully these things stay far away from the from platinum and platinum purchases. Keep the game, keep the balance there. I mean, if we can. Yeah, I just hope that they're later on in the far future, if the game still exists by then, that they are not going to connect this somehow with purchases. But now I'm really looking far ahead in the future, and yeah, who knows, maybe the game doesn't even exist anymore. If it fails, I mean, I know for sure that I am gone, and that's not a joke. I mean, we've given it more than enough time, guys. One thing before I leave though. These threads which I see on the forum, guys, they are, I swear on God, if I feel down and I need energy, whether that's rage energy or just energy in general, I go read the forum. Open the first page, guys, just click a random thread. I assure you that 9 out of 10 of those threads is full with complete garbage. Earlier today, and not personal, I think that I saw a thread where a guy was writing, where a guy was saying thank you to Spacetime Studios. Now, amigo, as much as I appreciate your gratitude for what they are doing, I would really like to know what you are thanking them for. Because besides the amazing Valentine and the reasonable Easter egg event, we haven't gotten anything good so far, and we are almost halfway through the year. Don't forget about that, guys. So, these forum fanboys, they are completely brainwashed. It actually sucks that they are doing this, because how on earth are they capable to give us a good game when when they don't allow criticism? And criticism isn't necessarily bad. But yeah, they then call us out for being too salty and stuff. I mean, okay, whatever. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. And then, last but not least, guys, before I wrap up, a picture of the new armor and the Fast Cup banner. I don't care, guys. I am so sorry. If you want to see that picture, go check it out on the forum, because I really don't care. I just hope that it didn't cost them too much time and energy to make it, because I'm already worried that half of the team is devoted or dedicated into that new game, which, by the way, between all of us will probably be a big fail too. And then the other half is working on AL, rushing an expansion. So I really hope that they know what they're doing. It seems like they didn't learn from mistakes made from the past, but last cough, as they always have called it the greatest expansion ever. I for once suggest that all of us are going to try and believe that it will really be the greatest expansion ever. If it fails, we can all group up, we can absolutely destroy and trash the entire game. But if it's good, and let's try to believe in it, then yeah, let's just wait a bit and see what time brings, guys. But biggest conclusions here are new spirit weapons, expansion launching in June, and then these new ultimate abilities, which seem to be very interesting too. So yeah, I am liking that. Alright guys, that's that. I'm done with today's video. Next video will be released on Thursday or Friday. I apologize that it's always reading the forum, but I hope that you understand that when there's nothing to do in game besides amazing Haunted events, I'm not going to bother and do a run, because it doesn't matter. It sucks. I've done it multiple times before, so nothing new. Thank you for watching. Comments, feedback, suggestions, post them in the comment section down below. I respond to everything, so just try to keep it. I don't care if you insult me, but don't get into arguments with other people in the comment section, as I sometimes notice that people are discussing something, and I must be honest, guys, it's from reading the discussions, it seems like for them it's like clear as water about a certain subject, but for me it's completely new. So I learn about this game every time that I read my comments, so very cool. I really like it. So yeah, thank you very much for all the support. Enjoy the weekend. Don't melt away like I am doing here, and I'll talk to you guys again on Thursday or Friday. Peace.